Hello and welcome back to another video. My name is Robbo, this channel is called Robbo Lives. If you are new around here and you want to see more videos on everything I'm up to, including mindset, fitness and general lifestyle, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. But basically, I've just got back from my Christmas holidays in Slovakia with my amazing fiance, which was absolutely incredible. Long story short, my fiance unfortunately lives in Slovakia, not unfortunately for her, but unfortunately for us in our situation. Because of Brexit, it's very difficult for us to be together, so we've been in a long distance relationship for some time now, which is kind of annoying. But now that I'm back in the UK, just want to do a 30-day dial-in basically to just get myself really going and keep myself focused for the year ahead. I just want to make sure that this year I'm completely focused on my finances. That's all I'm kind of going to focus on this year. My health and fitness comes naturally to me. I've established that as a habit now and have done for such a long time in my life that I don't really necessarily think about those things as much. I kind of just need to really focus on my finances now. If anyone who hasn't seen the channel before, you can go back and have a look. Last year around April, I quit my 9 to 5 after a lot of hard work, and I'm in a position now where I kind of need to just get my business going. So basically I run a business, I run a dog park, which is successful, but it's not giving me everything that I need to an extent. So I have to kind of increase the revenue there in order to get what I need for me and my partner to be together. And also it's kind of keeping me limited here in a way. And I would like to be able to travel the world and be able to earn money wherever I want to. And with the dog park here, it means from time to time I have to kind of be in Norwich where I am in order to look after it, etc. I also do acting work. Acting work that's up and down, especially since the US strikes. The industry's coming back a little bit, but a lot of people haven't had work, including myself. And in the meantime, I've also been doing a little bit of coaching. I've currently got 3 coaching clients, but with this, I kind of want to niche down into helping people quit weed because that's something that I did. I'm now 12 months sober from weed, so I wanted to kind of help people do that. Get absolutely locked in for the next 30 days. Whilst I was on my holidays, Christmas holidays in Slovakia, I did keep up my training, which was a couple of weight training sessions a week when I could get to the gym, because for my partner where she lives, it's quite awkward for us to get. Can't just drive there like I can here. So probably doing 2 to 3 sessions weight training a week, and I was doing my running, which was 30k, and that's my target because that's good for me with my weight sessions. I don't want to have kind of a full-on runner's physique, but I like being fit as a runner, and I find having that kind of hybrid training lifestyle where I'm running kind of 3 or 4 times a week and doing my weights kind of 3-4 sessions as well, I'm in good shape. So I'm enjoying that and it burns the calories. So I want to help you on this video as well. If you're looking to get absolutely dialed and kind of just lock in, to be honest with you, with everything, then I want to help you and I'm going to share with you exactly what I'm going to be doing. So what am I going to be doing for the next 30 days? So the first thing is I'm going to be waking up before 8 a.m. Past couple of days I've woke up before 7, to be honest with you. Today was around 7, sort of 10 past 7 I was out of bed, but my main goal was wake up before 8 a.m. I was going to put this earlier, but on some days, like for example, yesterday, I did 2 training sessions and was kind of doing bits and bobs all day. So this morning I was pretty tired, but I did still wake up at 7. Was out of bed at 10 past. So on certain days, like I want to give my body enough chance to rest. So I don't want to force myself to get up before kind of like 7 or like 5, 6, 7 a.m. if my body needs to rest. Like I said, I did 2 sessions yesterday. Did a weight training session, then an interval session. So I kind of felt like my body needed that rest this morning. I'm a little bit achy this morning. So wake up before 8 a.m. for the next 30 days. So that means no lines, which means I just get on with the day and enjoy the little sunlight that we are getting in England. I'm going to remain in a calorie deficit. So my diet was, I just ate what I wanted. I'm in pretty good shape. I'll show you the shape that I'm in now. I'm in okay shape, to be honest with you. I always keep myself fairly in good shape, and like I said, with the running in Slovakia, it kept me in good shape, but I kind of want to get rid of that excess Christmas weight, because obviously I did get spoiled whilst I was in Slovakia by my fiance's family, so I kind of ate what I wanted, had a couple of beers, etc. I didn't go mad, but on some days, obviously, everyone does overindulge over Christmas, because it's the only time of the year where you can kind of do it and not feel like guilty about it. So I'm going to do a 4-week shred, and I'm going to be in a calorie deficit for that. I'm going to start my calories on around 2,700, so I'm tracking that using MyFitnessPal. I recommend that to anyone, to track your food to see where you're actually at. Keep my protein high, aiming for over 200 grams of protein. To do your protein, a quick calculation is around anywhere from 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilo of body weight. So for me, I'm 190, so I should be getting around 180 grams if you double your weight. And I'd rather have more than have less. And also protein keeps you full and satiated. It's lean as well, there's not much fat on it. I'm going to start on 2,700 and weigh myself and take pictures in order to see the progress progress, because sometimes the scales won't move, but you'll actually see the progress happening. I don't actually want to lose weight. A lot of people kind of think they have to focus on the scale weight and lose quote unquote weight, but if I lose weight, I'll also be losing muscle. The target is for me to lose fat. Inevitably, obviously, the scale is going to go down whilst I lose that fat, but also I can't be fixated on the scales, because I could be in the mirror, I could see myself getting leaner and I could be losing that fat and kind of replacing it with muscle, my muscle coming out more. And on certain days I'm going to have water weight, etc., from different salts that I've had, so kind of don't worry too much about the scale as long as I can see changes happening. Until I stop seeing progress, this is what you should do as well. Until you stop seeing progress, don't reduce your calories anymore. Otherwise, you're going to reduce them by too much. And I think a lot of people, it's where they fail when they start dieting. They're literally like, right, I'm going on a diet, and they literally just drastically cut their calories. So not only do they feel like crap, they recover slower. Their bodies kind of, you do lose weight, but you kind of shrink. So if you had any muscle, you'd lose it all and you just wither away, and all of your like hormones, your hunger hormones are going to increase. So it's not a good way to do it. And I'm going to train pretty much every day. So when I say this, in brackets, I've kind of put a walk on rest days, because I do walk my dogs every day anyway. You can't train every day in terms of weightlifting and running, because your body does need a rest. Your recovery won't be as good. Do what I say I will. So I'm not going to go through with you on here all of my personal goals that I've set for myself, but I'm going to do what I say I will. And that includes everything that I've said on this list, and obviously locking in for the next 30 days. Because all you can do, if you lock in for 30 days, you can literally change your whole year, put yourself on such a good trajectory in order to sustain that throughout the end of the year, throughout the year. It's not just a January thing for me. I was locked in all of last year. I made big moves in my life last year where I was able to kind of quit my job, like I talked about briefly, and progress. And sometimes I feel like I took a backward step from the money that was earned on the salary, but I actually did grow a lot last year, and I did actually move forward with my life and where I want to be. It's just I'm in that period where I have to hustle and grind, and every successful person talks about that in their life, that they've gone through that period of kind of hardship. And it's not as I'm struggling, but at times it's kind of like my savings are kind of dwindling, and I've got money coming in from my business and a couple other things that I have going on the side, but it's kind of like still, you know, I need to get stuff sorted. Do what I say I will, and that relates to everything that I've kind of set myself. And I will say to you as well, don't set too many goals. I've been victim of doing this before, where I've set myself too many things and my brain doesn't know what's primary in order to focus on. And it's been proven that your brain is able to focus on what you put as a primary focus. So for me, the primary focus this year is money. Like, I haven't signed up to any running races, for example, that I did last year. I kind of was keen to run a marathon this year, because I've never ran a marathon before. I've ran a number of half marathons and 30k. I wanted to run a marathon this year. I thought about it, but I also don't want to have to concentrate on that at the moment. If anything, I'm tempted to run the Malaga marathon at the end of the year in December, which would be a cool one to do. Plus, I'd want to move to Marbella or Malaga, because it's absolutely unreal there. It's just so nice. The weather's lovely. So I'm thinking about doing that at the end of the year, if anything, and that'll give me time to kind of say, yeah, I've still done a marathon in 2025, but I don't want to focus on it now. A lot of my friends are doing it, and the training is just like, if you want a good time, you have to train so much for it. My priorities are my finances for me and my partner to be together, and for us to kind of, you know, live, have food, be able to do everything that we want to do. So primary focus for me is money. Don't check my phone for the first 30 minutes of the day, and I recommend you don't do this either. So this is mainly social media. Like, don't look at your phone. I've had a bad habit of doing this, where kind of like you're looking at your phone for distraction and to help you get over doing the hard work or the hard things in your life, because it's so easy just to look at your phone and get that instant dopamine rush. So won't be doing that for at least the first 30 minutes of the day, ideally longer. This morning it was an hour before I kind of checked my messages, etc. That's good. You know, the only thing I'll kind of do in the morning when I check my phone is make sure I haven't got any calls from my business, and I just check my calendar to see when my first client is coming to my dog park, so I can make sure I can go there to tidy up, etc. before they go there. So that's the only exception, but mainly that's kind of like social media. Don't do that. And which ties into this, the last one, is don't scroll social media for distraction. Like I just said, I need to use it as a tool only to actually provide value to people, like I'm hoping you get in this video. So that's one of the main things. Don't want to beat myself up over it for like having used it at certain times last year, but I'm making sure that I only use it as a tool and to provide value for people, rather than just aimlessly looking at videos of like cats doing silly things. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, so that's what I'd say. And I'd recommend that you set yourself your own 30-day dial-in in order to progress, in order to kind of have that challenge for yourself. I definitely recommend you do it. Now, how else can I help you in this video? Well, you ask, I am going to help you work out your calories. A lot of people don't know how to do this, so I'm going to help you work out your calories. However, I will say this is a rough guide only. The best thing you can do in order to work out your calories is actually start tracking your food and tracking your weight. So for example, I know now roughly my kind of daily calorie needs, should we say, in order to maintain my weight is probably around 3,000, because I've tracked my calories for a long time. I've gone from fat to thin to muscly, blah, blah, blah. So I kind of know that for me, it's around 3,000 calories. So if you have absolutely no idea, you can use this. But also the best thing probably to do is to start tracking your food, see where you're at, and then see how your weight changes, kind of thing. Put it on the screen for you now. But basically, the rough calculation to calculate your BMR, which is your basic metabolic rate, is your BMR equals 66 plus 13.7 times your weight in kilograms plus 5 times your height in centimeters minus 6.8 times your age in years, and then you multiply that by the activity level. For me, I put it as very active, because I am very active. I'm training and running. I mean, yesterday my Garmin told me that I burned 4,500 calories. I'm not surprised, because I literally done 25,000 steps, as well. I trained upper session at the gym, and I did a run. So I did interval session, 10k interval sessions. Yeah, it told me I burnt that, which is probably true. So I was literally worked my ass off. Using this calculation, it told me that my needs at the moment are 3,500, which, to be fair, probably maybe around right, based on how much I'm burning. So I'm going to make sure I don't eat too little, and that I still lose weight and tone up, because the worst thing I could do is cut my calories too much, and then I kind of lose my hard-earned muscle, especially over Christmas. Obviously, I've used the extra calories in the gym, so I've definitely got some good muscle there, but I've kind of lost a little bit of definition around my midsection, which I want back. I don't want to cut my calories too much, because I'll end up getting burnt out and having no energy, and I won't have energy to do everything. So I'm going to stick with 2,700, see how I feel. If I find myself being extremely hungry, then I'll eat a little bit extra, because I'm burning a lot of food at the moment. So in terms of carbs and fats will be around 80 grams a day, probably 60 to 80 grams. You need fats in your diet. And carbs, I'm just going to let them work themselves out. Carbs probably around 300 grams, roughly, maybe more. On training days, I need carbs. I'm like, I'll be doing long runs, interval sessions. When I'm running, that's kind of my main fuel source. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give it a like. Hopefully, this has inspired you to kind of do your own 30-day dial-in. I would definitely recommend it if you're looking to kind of get a kickstart on your year and kind of get yourself going in the direction that you want to go to for 2025. If you have any other questions, you can leave a comment down below and I'll definitely get back to you. You can message me on Instagram, robsonmedler_. I'll leave it in the description. And if you want to work with me one-to-one coaching, then you can give me a DM and I'll talk you through. I've currently got 3 clients. Obviously, I'm looking to increase this and work with more individuals that I can help. So yeah, have a good day, guys, wherever you are in the world, and we'll see you next time for another one. Peace.